You're scared, aren't you? I brought you some things. I brought you a pillow and a blanket and something to snack on if you want it. What's wrong? You look worried. You're having flashbacks. Is it the cave? We can move if you want. You sure? Can I put this on you? It's warm. And it's very soft. And it's long, so I can wrap you around quite a few times. Okay. You know, I really like this cave. They say a bat-like god or creature used to live here. She'd be a statue during the day and would come alive at night. Don't worry. Someone came a long time ago and destroyed the statue. Leaving just the base, which is pretty eroded already. It seems like all of the creatures in this range develop the same goat-like, mischievous, or trickster traits. I like to think of myself as a shepherd. Not just because of my relationship with you kids, bringing you home and whatever, but to keep in the whole theme of the goat. searched these mountains for a very long time. I've never found anything like KraMpus. So, I can only assume that there's only room for one at a time. So, you're safe. Don't worry. There you go. So, I have here some walnuts, if you would like to have some. I've been storing them in one of the dryer rooms. Harvesting walnuts is tricky. You have to wait for them to fall and check for ripeness before they mold. You can tell they are ripe when the tissue between the kernel and the shell turns brown. Okay, so, oops, wrapped you up a little too tight. Oh well, say ah. Oh. Okay. The drier they are, the easier it is for the meat to be removed. I leave them out to dry for maybe a couple weeks, and I have to come up with new ways to keep the squirrels away. The walnut represents metamorphosis and rebirth. The cracking of the shell is like bursting through a cocoon. And another one. One day. Sometimes I sleep under the walnut trees, and it brings me vivid, prophetic dreams. I sound crazy. I can't be mad. I eat too many walnuts. Maybe I am a little crazy to decide to devote my life to this. I mean, you probably couldn't notice in the moment, but come on. If I could have escaped, I'd have done it a long time ago. Just think, though, if I hadn't have been there, you'd still be in that cave, watching her suffer. Can you imagine what living in these caves in isolation would be like? To be practically immortal, never having anyone. I heard stories from my parents. They used it to threaten the children. Climbers started to sell tickets to tourists, driving her farther and farther into the mountains. Soon she started to come for us. She'd only take the outlier children, the naughty ones who had been alienated by the community. They had that much in common. Part of it was vengeful, but I also think she felt sympathy for them too. Suddenly parents, they couldn't wait to be rid of their spoiled brat child, were lamenting over the loss. I remember the day she came for me. As I felt my life leaving me, my past and future fled through my mind, and I prayed, dear God, if I could have another chance, I'd do it all differently. I could do good. Looking into the eyes of the beast I had heard of but never seen, my body flooded with terror. And suddenly these words began to play in my head, like something fierce had awakened inside me. Fear is an old familiar friend. I know it well. So when it does come, I greet it with open arms, and I say, yes, you are here. Good to see you. Come in and sit in my house. Burn my world. Fear is the flame that burns inside you. It needs air to breathe, to grow. Watch the flame and hear these words. My body is open. Give me all that there is to experience. These nerves were made for both pain and pleasure. I seek to feel all sensation. If fear were a tiger, and I its prey, I would surrender, for I am invincible. As I give in, it, instead of devouring me and crushing me in its powerful jaws, pulls away, releasing its grip. I welcome chaos as I welcome order, for I am the receiver. I see fear as my child playing without judgment. I laugh at the absurdity of their play and understand that they will grow and change, and it'll pass. Repeat these words. I am the watcher, standing over all within my domain, removed and invulnerable, an immutable presence. I welcome chaos as I welcome order. And as the fear faded, and I could see clearly. It's okay. I realized I was unharmed. It's okay. It's okay. What was this absurd spectacle? Still I gazed upon that wonderful, tortured creature. It's okay. I couldn't move. I can't explain why. It's okay. But from then on, I labored to her magnificence. I hope I might help her awaken from her madness. Okay. It's okay. No one knows how to be loyal